Welcome to ETS. I'm Donna Lopez, and this is your channel message for April 28th through to May. Let me see here. May 4th. Here we go. All right. Moving on into May. Okay, so I'm going to break it down. We'll look at the 28th, 29th, and the 30th. Well, I am a survivor. I am a survivor. So it's almost like somebody's like holding something up and going, I am a survivor. Recognize me as a survivor. I feel very proud about this. It's like it's an accomplishment. It's not like, oh, I barely survived. It's like I am a survivor, and I'm proud of myself for that surviving energy that I knew how to do with what I had, or I knew to look in the direction where the energy was matching rather than the area where the energy was not a match. I see a lot of things getting rolled up into one. So a lot of things are getting rolled up into one. So if you had 3 jobs, you'll have 1 job doing all 3 things. Or if you had 3 different sets of friends, all of a sudden all the friends are connecting. And so it's all just one big circle, one big group. I see a lot of you nurturing some new ideas, new projects. I'm not sure you're ready to put them out yet, but I feel like you're going to share with someone, I have this idea and this is what I want to do. And I feel like it's a very strong idea, and you might want the, there's something about the intention that I'm hearing, that it's the intention, that you have an intention to do this. And by just sharing it with one person, somebody that you feel comfortable with, you know how they say when we have something precious, you don't just put it out there for anybody to affect. You know, if you're going to share it, you share it with people that have that right mind and that see you and are they want to see you succeed as if it's them succeeding. That's how we should see one another, because that is how it is. You can't. It's not that you can't. If you want for others what you would like for yourself, there's enough for everyone in this world, by the way. Is that not our mantra? All right, we're one big blue ball, and it's a big universe, and we're all here together. If it affects one, it affects everyone. It trickles down. But I feel like it's something really beautiful that you want to share with someone. I do hear something about event horizon. Now, I've heard that before, but I'm not sure all the way how they're meaning it. But I kind of do think that they're meaning it in the means of, there's a lot of people in the community that are comfortable with the extraterrestrial worlds, our star being brothers and sisters, and they're looking for this big event horizon, this big event that's going to let everybody know that we're not here alone, that we have our cousins and our star being relatives that are ready to, you know, make this big announcement, and we're here. But I do see there's going to be some event horizon, however that is meant. I am seeing it as like this big epiphany of a light being shown, you know, like a big sunset coming up in the sunrise coming up in the morning, and like this big bright light. So I just see this event. There have been many events throughout time anyway. I mean, we had the Phoenix Lights. That was not that long ago, and I think that was the 90s. As big as 4 football fields, the ship that came over and hovered over Phoenix, all right? Imagine that, 4 football fields, all right? And even, so boom, it's gone though, right? People forget about it. But there will be something that will be the precipice of a big change or some sort of a shift. And I feel really good about it, feel encouraged by it. Whoever sees it needs to see it. Whoever experiences it needs to experience it. If you've had an experience, then, you know, we don't necessarily need that, you know, but I think there is a time where if you're in that space where you need to have that experience of something bigger than yourself, something beyond what you consider to be the norm, you will have it. All right, we're going to look at the 1st and the 2nd, which is Saturday, Sunday, May 1st and 2nd. I see inviting friends in. I see you teaching people how to do what you do, or you're sharing what you have with others in a good way that's fun. This is light. It's not heavy, okay? This is just light fun. I also see time for sitting back and, I don't know if you've ever had those days where you just sit and talk about nothing with people, but it's so interesting to talk about nothing because nothing is very serious and everything's just fun and laughter and, joyful and ease, and it just feels good. It's comfortable. And I see a lot of that, like just joyful connection. I think those that are feeling comfortable to connect with others, you know, um, we do cherish that a bit more now when we can physically be in each other's presence, socially distanced and masked sometimes. Got to add that. All right. Let's see what else is going on that weekend. I see people cheering you on. I see you cheering somebody else on too, because I see somebody up on your shoulders and you lifting them up, whether it's your child or, hey, my kid won the baseball game or whatever. But I see this cheering on, and excitement. It's almost like hometown parade. I just feel like this hometown, uh, like people having fun, doing simple things again, and just enjoying the simple things. We've had a big reset. Obviously, it's going to show. All right, we're going to look at the 3rd and the 4th, which is Monday, Tuesday. See what those have. Well, I want to say on Monday, there might be something that'll come up that where it would be like something, because I feel like it's looming over my head. Oh, whatever it is, I feel like something's looming overhead, like this trepidation and, you know, um, but they're saying, you know, don't get caught up in it. Don't don't throw your hook up into a dark cloud and go, oh, I'm going to carry it with me now like a balloon over my head. But I feel like what it is that it is a mind construct. It is a way of thinking, a way of being. We can all be in the same day, and hear the same information, but because of how we intuit that information, we receive it differently. All right, and so be mindful of how you intuit the information that you are receiving. We've had big lessons on that. Pay attention to what you're sensing, feeling, and hearing. I know people say a lot of things about the news reporting this and that, but and I know too that there are little splices and segments of things that you hear that are set up just a way for you to only see that. But if you see a consistent pattern or way with somebody whose own words are being their words, more than one situation, then you start to see the pattern that's created around that. So what I'm saying and seeing is that this is a mind construct, it's a pattern, and it's a thought pattern, and it's not that it's only true if you believe it, but you make it true by believing it. All right? We have to know that we are responsible for what we see manifest around us. Not by just airy-fairy, oh, there's no fire and you've got a big fire in your house. There's no fire here, it's great. No, you better get out of the house, all right? There's common sense, all right? But also how you deal with that situation. Do you freeze and you can't move, or do you stand outside, watch the house and go, the whole thing's going to burn down? Or do you know that somebody is probably going to come to help you? Or are you aware that somebody that you don't even know that could show up out of nowhere could help you? Or maybe the fire truck comes right down your street at that time. You got to live in that state of being where things happen like this. Good, bad, indifferent. All right, so be open. Tuesday, I see, though, things cleared up, and so this must be something that we're going to hear about or something on Monday. So, but Tuesday, I see a lot of clear energy. Feels clarity feels good. So I want to look at that whole week from the 28th through to the 4th, and see what they have for that whole week. I hear I am with you. My hands are going like this too, and they said, I am with you. I'm in allegiance with you. They're talking about alignment, so we want to align with that energy, be in alignment. And they're also kind of like wiping away like a veil across our eyes so that we can see more, where it's like, oh wow, it's like an opening. So some of you are going to have some real big epiphanies and aha moments, as they say. And I'm hearing no more shadow self. It's almost like pulling the shadow off and looking at it and going, oh, has that been you all this time? So many of you are going to be looking at these old shadowy aspects of yourself that maybe you've been reacting to, and that instead taking it and going, wait a minute, what do you need from me? What do we need to do here? Your shadow self is the aspect of you that we all have, that part that we are not really comfortable with, but usually created sometimes in childhood and or through our connections and our relations with others, and how we perceive them through our lens. As your lens gets cleared, then the shadow gets cleared. But it's almost as if, rather than having this looming kind of doomsday dread, which can feel like that when you're carrying that with you, you bring it around, you start talking to it and say, what is it that you need? What is it you need from me that I'm not hearing, or that you need me to listen to? It's information. All right, so we're going to become more informed. Yeah, I hear be your own hero. So trust yourself. I'm going to pull a card here. Ooh, nice one. Light for the world. I now direct the conscious energy of my thoughts in a positive way so as to participate in the wonderful flow of peace for a better world. Through the work that I do, I not only help myself grow, I assist in bringing the divine light into the world. Well, they hit us between the eyes there, didn't they? All right, that's wonderful. Well, namaste. Thank you all so very much. Enjoy May. And I'll see you soon. Bye.